Hello, this is Ep.21, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 4 Custom Car Builds, and in today's episode we have the Ferrari 355, and I forget what the other part of the name is, 355 Berlinetta. And in today's episode, I think I'm going to make this an A-class race car, because I actually drove this car around a little bit, and even though it's not even on considered sport tires, like, how can you not have a street spec tire and yet your car is from the 90s? Game? I think you're lying. But yeah, it actually handles really good as it is stock, so I think I'm going to put the sports tires on it. It doesn't look good for track width, because I'm not going to put race suspension on it. The race suspension already feels good enough, and yeah, the poke. Yeah, I am one of those guys who really likes a poked stance. I'm gonna be honest. I like some poke. I want some poke on my car, but the wheels are too small, so it would look funny. And plus, I'm really cheap, so I wouldn't do it right anyway, so why am I saying it? Yeah, I think I'm gonna put these rims on. They actually look pretty good. Tire width. Okay, that only adds like 2 PI. What about the back? Okay, that adds a lot. Okay, so the front starts at a 225 to a 55. 265. Yeah, I'm going to leave the fronts stock. I mean, the backs with stock, because that's wide enough. It's not like we're throwing 1,000 horsepower at this thing. Transmission, just put sport in there to be able to tune it. The differential is probably going to be on every build, because it literally adds no PI. You know, I feel like it should at minimum add 1. Because let's be honest, like the differential is pretty goddamn important for a race car. And yeah, just look at that stance. All you Honda boys might want the frickin' Back to the Future flying car amount of stance, but that is what I consider a magnificent. Like, just look at that. I'm gonna be honest, I really like the A-class builds because, like, they're so simple. Like, you don't need any body mods whatsoever, and yet the cars still look so good. Like, this and the R32 are just, ugh. I love it. Actually, I'll cam it. It's a... Actually, is this Ferrari a flat plane crank? I actually don't know. I should probably check. For legal reasons. That aren't really legal reasons. And I could take 1 more pound out of it. Oh boy. So yeah, I guess that is going to complete the build. Losing nearly 300 pounds, gaining a little, almost 100 more horsepower, and it can handle a little bit better from what the game says. And for 33 grand. And I think I got this car for free out of a wheel spin, so technically this car is only worth 33 grand to me now. It used to be worth nothing because it was free. Kappa Kipo. And yeah, paint. I think I want to go for a yellow. Because, man, old Ferraris in yellow are just the shit. I actually never knew Ferraris used to come in green. That actually looks pretty nice, I'm gonna be honest. Looks kind of like a Lotus. It's got some nice blues, nice blacks, nice... I think that's like a graphite. That's a graphite. Kind of a nice cream color. I think that's cream. Yeah, that kind of looks creamish. I thought it was cream. Yeah, I think I'm going to paint it yellow. And fully tint the windows, because I don't know why. Whenever I think of a 355, I think of old Need for Speed and racing games. And they always have, like, frickin' tinted windows, like, even in the front. Like, if you did first person in an old Need for Speed, you wouldn't be able to see. It would be like going into an arcade. You just don't see anything. Besides the gauge, I guess. But yeah, let's just take this thing for a test drive. Oh my god. This car sounds beautiful. Oh my god, it's got the pop-up headlights. Oh my, that's an extra 10 horsepower per headlight. I'm gonna be honest, if I ever get is successful enough to own a supercar, I don't think I'd own one of these in real life just because, like, for a daily driver, which is like, I want to daily my supercar if I ever get one, I want to DDE it basically. I don't think I'd ever get a Ferrari unless if it's like, okay, I had all the time in the world to avoid that and I didn't. I like it. If I ever had to get a daily supercar, it would probably be a Porsche, just because they're so quiet, but they're so goddamn quick. But I mean, one of these would be cool to own. It's basically a race car. Oh man, with the frickin', I actually don't know what that's called, like the black stuff that comes up on your car when it snows, but that actually makes the car look pretty good. Makes it look like it's been driven, because, you know, it is being driven right now. Yeah, the car's got a good enough power. It might not be the most competitive thing, but people suck so much online, as long as your car goes quick, it's good enough. Which is really annoying, because I can't figure out what's good for A-Class, because people are so inconsistently bad in this game. When I actually find somebody who's good, I'm like, holy shit, I gotta try. Where have you been all my life? Oh, and another thing I wondered about Ferrari flat cranks is, if you built a Ferrari flat crank like the Voodoo, the GT350's motor, how it has unequal length headers and, a balanced cam, or like they got rubber fittings on it to make it not shake itself to death, I wonder if you can make a Ferrari sound like a Mustang. Okay, it doesn't like snow, I can say that much. Sports tires are not good in snow. I think we all saw this coming. Oh my god, listen to that crackle. That sounds good. I like it. I like it. I might actually use this car. Oh yeah, and I used the Unimog. It's actually, I don't know if the lobby I was in was bad, but it actually did semi-decent. And it actually, you know, had advantages where I said it would. It gripped up on the road better because it was so heavy and all the torque, it just pulled itself through the corners. It didn't have top speed, but it had like acceleration up the hill, like I raced it near the city. I forget what the city's called, but it's the one where you go over that giant mountain that's next to it. I literally beat every car up there, and I started in the middle of the pack. That's literally how much torque that thing has. I beat like a couple Ford Raptors and a Bowler and some Jeeps up it, and I'm in a 10-ton truck. And I'm like, okay, I like it, and yeah, I didn't break for that. Kinda sucks how it's winter. And that's another thing. I think I might do the building part of the series different. I think I might... Because I'm basically boring myself with this game because I have a limited amount of cars because I don't want to, like, pre-record every video in the winter. Because, you know, that really wouldn't make sense. So I think I'm going to basically build cars, like, in my own time, tune them, and then show the builds. Like, say, okay, this is what an A-class race car with the tune, and here's how I did it. Instead of doing it live, because I could probably make this Ferrari a little bit better if I had more time with it. Because yeah, I'm already thinking stickier tires, but just make them skinnier. I'm already thinking that. But I mean, you know, because yeah, that was really annoying me because I had so many plans for like the winter with like rally cars, and I'm like, it's summer and I don't want to do it. This is drag racing season. Even though the drag racing physics in this game suck because it used to be so desyncy, it would be rating for me and no one else, and we're all like, why? Why is this a thing? That's a pretty nice slide. Good mid-engine slide. Okay, I want to get out of the speed zone. I was going to stop up here, but, you know, I don't want that ticking in the background. That's the one thing I wish you could disable, like the ticking noise, because I know you can disable the thing at the bottom where it counts it, but you don't disable the whole flash and the whole ticking part, which is kind of annoying. But I mean, anyway, it's whatever. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Like, rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will be back in the next episode. I'm out. Peace.